Hello my friends and fellow gamers, and welcome back to this Baldur's 3 Let's Play. We are here with our party in the Emerald Grove. Last episode we recruited Will to our party and let Shadowheart have a little bit of downtime back at camp. Lae'zel harshly tried to interrogate a tiefling that was over here, but Luna went ahead and took the reins because she did not appreciate Lae'zel's tone with her kinsman. So now we are going to tread farther into the Emerald Grove, picking up some stuff along the way, in hopes of finding the healer Nettie to see if she can help us with our parasite. In the meantime, Astarion will put his lock-picking skills to good use, and Luna is going to give him a bit of guidance and see if we can see what is in this chest. With a 9 and all of the bonuses, we have plenty to pass the lock-picking check, and thus we can open up the chest to find some gold and some ingredients that we might use with alchemy later on. We see a little tiefling kid waving us over, so let's go ahead and say hi.
Let me show you something.
Oh, that's a cute little trick.
Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky.
Yeah, that was a fancy trick, little boy.
You haven't seen anything yet, lady. Go on. Take the ring and watch your fortune change.
Sure, why not? I'll take the ring and amuse him.
Tails?
Let's go for heads.
Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested?
No, I don't think she buys the act, so she's just going to indulge him and see what else he might have for sale. Ooh, we see him giving a little sign to his little companion. So we see he has some food, some funny looking rings here. He's got a cookie, some dyes. Oh, the supply pack is so expensive, holy crap. We're going to go ahead, just because I want to support this kid, I'm going to go ahead and buy some wine. I think it's wine. I'm not entirely sure. We'll buy that.
You suddenly feel
Ooh, as we're purchasing something, we feel this little tiefling try to get into our pockets. I'm just gonna tell her to go. Just go, small child. Alright. Luna is just going to walk away. She'll be the bigger person and walk away. No harm, no foul.
Let my daughter go right now.
And she sees this conflict between some tieflings and druids.
Now get back! Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
I can do that too. Alright, now this is curious, because the tieflings, she is a tiefling, but the druids, she is a druid. She overheard that woman claiming that they had her daughter, so she is going to waddle on up and figure out what is going on. Why are these druids holding a child hostage?
Calm, Magrin. Give her a chance. You, step back. Go join the other tieflings.
But I'm not with them. Oh, interesting. I'm a druid first, tiefling second. Allow me to enter and pay my respects.
Druid or not, you're still an outsider to this place. Entry is forbidden.
A moment.
But why?
Fiona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Is Kaga your leader? Alright. Now, I know that Volo here is selling something I might want, but I do not think I have enough gold for it, but we'll see.
You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Sure, I'll tell you my story, but first, what have you got for sale? Oof, 255 gold. I'm going to want to come back for that. Basically, it puts on a bless when you heal a creature. I can't afford it right now, so we're going to instead ask him what questions he's got.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Well, they were common variety goblins led by a lasher and flanked by booyogs.
My, a scholar after my own heart. Spent much time among goblins?
Well, I'm not unfamiliar with their kind, certainly.
Shocking little creatures, aren't they? Still, there's quite a bit more to them than most accounts allow. I myself plan to record the world's most extensive catalogue of their means and habits. A blue ocean of information, I dare say. Now, I've a few more questions, if you don't mind.
All right.
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Dragon? There wasn't a dragon.
Witnesses failed to notice the obvious dragon.
I beg your pardon, sir?
Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Yes. Yes, they did. They called out the name like a war cry.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglubbiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
Yeah, I talked to her too. I'm not going to say that it's goblin superstition because we genuinely spoke to Saza in the cage, and she was utterly enthralled with the Absolute, so I just won't say anything.
Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use.
Do you think that's a good idea? Be careful, goblins are not known for mercy.
Oh, never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket?
Until we meet again.
Now, I don't know how long he stays in the grove, so I might need to buy it from him when we meet him later on in the story. But anyway, he says he has an invisibility potion, so, you know, surely we're not going to find him in the goblin camp, right?
What have you heard?
Okay, well, we see an elevator here being blocked by this sleeping bear. We might want access to this elevator. So let's see if we can scooch her. Could you move over just a wee little bit? I'm sorry, but I need to use the elevator. Or I might need to use the elevator.
Okay.
Thanks. We're not going to go up quite yet. Instead, we are going to head on into the inner sanctum, because that is where Kaga is, and Kaga has summoned us. But first, I'm just going to pluck these herbs from these herb gardens. And we're going to have a little chat with this blue jay.
Shh, I'm concentrating. Does this look good? Is the coin in the middle?
It looks slightly off. Push it a smidge to the right.
Yes. Yes, you're right. That's it.
Well done. Looks so good. Now that key that he has in his nest will unlock this chest right here. Let me see. Can Lae'zel jump up there with her... Oh, she doesn't have the Githyanki jump yet. Well, hang on. Can I... Sorry, bear with me. I have Enhanced Leap. So real quick, let's prepare Enhanced Leap. I'm going to see if Lae'zel has the strength in her legs to get up there.
Enough waiting. I crave blood. Not a single act wasted.
Indeed. March can go ahead and pick that up. Now, it might take a smidgen of damage hopping back down. Let's see. 6, 5. I think that's as low as I'm gonna get.
Can't give up now.
No worries, she'll just chug a little potion. But she's got the chest in her inventory. So we can unlock that a little bit later when we are, you know, out of the grove, just in case anyone's mad that we stole it.
I'm sorry.
Okay, we see a little tiefling girl surrounded by 2 druids. But the 2 druids are arguing amongst themselves as to whether or not to let her go or punish her. Well, she's just a little kid.
Please.
She's not even like a, you know, proper teenager.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil, and I will cast out the rest.
Excuse me? To reject the helpless is to reject Sylvanas himself. Don't you remember our teachings?
The Tree Father's words, spoken with a devil's forked tongue.
Excuse you?
Perhaps you don't know that Sylvanas spoke further. The parasite must be removed for new seed to grow. Yet behold, the parasite lives. She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
That was a horrifying
Come,
snake.
Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Alrighty. My nature is crap, but my persuasion... Well, at least I don't have a negative to my persuasion. A seed nobly sown renders the sweetest fruit. Be noble and set her free. I'm absolutely giving myself guidance because this difficulty class is quite high. Oh, thank goodness. Perfect. 16 and 2, 18, a success.
The words of the Tree Father, spoken plain. It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila, to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
You call that
Thank you,
grace?
Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Alright, well, at least the child is safe. Let's go talk to the more level-headed druid first, Wrath.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
And if I hadn't spoken up, what would have happened?
Nothing befitting a child. Nothing befitting any of our world's creatures. We've let a snake replace our leader. She will see the Tieflings driven out, or worse.
Well, how did Kaga take over the whole grove?
She is first druid in Halsin's absence. With him caught or dared by goblins, none may gainsay her.
But more will die if her ritual is finished. I doubt those exiled by the rite will survive long outside.
Well, if nobody's looking for Halsin, I could do it.
Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
No, she's not going to try and gain anything from them. Being a druid herself, she knows the importance of having a strong, level-headed first druid ruling over the clan. So, seeing Kaga's actions, she wants the rightful first druid back in his place. So no need to fret. I'll find him for you.
Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well.
Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers.
You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
Okay. West. We have another little quest. Now let's go ahead and speak with Kaga.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Monster? Too kind. A demon, more like.
Only a monster would threaten a child.
I know your kind from other circles. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
You cast out the guiltless. You shame your order. Shame on you and your cow.
A disease of the flower must not reach the root. Pluck the petals, sever the branch if you must, but cut out the rot before it infects the whole of the wood. Teachings of the Tree Father. Do you agree?
I know the Tree Father's teachings as well as you, and you are twisting his words to justify your own cruelty.
Words I heed to the letter, to keep my brood safe. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to the Tiefling leader. Zevlor, he's called. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Very well. Seems I better speak to Zevlor then.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Alright, upon seeing that, Luna definitely wants to get the rightful first druid back home. She is dangerous, and she doesn't mind twisting her teachings to suit her own agenda.
Is that blood?
So Astarion,
Never mind.
seeing how much is in this room, is going to break off from the party and, you know, maybe get up to a little shenanigans. But here we find a dwarven woman attending to a bird.
Just give me a moment.
Of course. You're busy.
This may be cat. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
I'm looking for Nettie.
You found her.
Oh,
but
hi.
I still don't know what she can do for you.
Do you know anything about mind flayers?
Why are you asking?
Well, there's really no good way of putting this. I've got a tadpole in my head.
A tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
Well, what other kinds are there? It's not exactly like a frog hopped into my eye.
That's a serious condition. Come, follow me. I might be able to help.
Alright.
We need
Might
to
be
be
able to
quick.
help is better than
This
anything
way.
else I've seen so far. So while Luna and two of her companions, Lae'zel and Will, follow her into the library, Astarion stays outside.
Take a closer look.
This
And
one
we
had the
hear
same
someone in our
problem as you.
head telling us to look at
Attacked us in
something.
the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
I'm sort of hoping for a less grave cure if you could manage it. Alright, she's rifling through some stuff. Maybe finding a cure for us? We've got a nice little thorny branch.
I'll do the best I can. I'm no Master Halson, mind. He'd have your tadpole out like that.
Oh, okay.
Still, we have options.
Well, I mean, should
You
I
don't
leave
have to
here
be
and
here
go
for
find him?
this.
I will remain. I've a vested interest in the outcome.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
Will that plant help?
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
Looking closer, you recognize the branch. And it's no druidic cure. She's holding Kalimvor's kiss, a briar from the Dale lands, and a deadly poison.
Ooh. I don't know if I've ever passed that check, or maybe it's a druid check. Put the briar down, and we can talk.
I want to help you, but I can't unless you work with me. So, has anything unusual happened to you?
Well, Luna is going to warily continue the conversation, but she is keeping a sharp eye on that branch, ready to jump out of the way if this woman seems to lunge at her. She's going to say that I can merge my mind with anybody who's infected.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halson was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a mind flare ship, I was kidnapped and infected along with a bunch of other people.
A mind flare ship? But Master Halson was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
Well, at least she put the branch away. And for now, we are going to do a quick little cut back to Astarion, who is just gonna, shut the door for no reason in particular. And sneak down. And he's gonna do a bit of looting. It's fine. There's a bunch of potions and food in this room, and I want as much as I can carry. Let's go ahead and grab the book on antidotes so we can maybe concoct them later. Grab the herb. We're gonna open up a bunch of barrels. I know it's a bit slow going, but I don't want to be caught thieving if I can help it. I have a general idea of what containers contain actual useful stuff and which ones don't. So usually that wicker basket doesn't really contain too much. These boxes sometimes contain some interesting stuff. Not that one. Nope, not this time. Let's just go ahead and scan the table and grab a potion of healing, a sickle, the dagger root, a couple of carrots, the mugwort. Then let's go behind us and just make our way around. I didn't mean to touch that. Astarion just sneaking his way around, sneakily, trying to get as many resources as he can for his new traveling companions. I did not mean to pick up that rotten food. Let's put that back. Okay, I think that's everything here. So he is going to stand up and check out the next room over. Surely the Druids have a lot of goodies. He doesn't think anybody is in this room, so he is going to close the door behind himself. Seems to be alone, and he notices this little platform up here with a chest. Surely a chest that is tucked so far into the back contains something useful, so he is going to hurriedly lockpick it. He does not get any guidance because Luna is too far away, but he doesn't even need it. Good boy. We're going to open this up. We've got some information about the Shadow Druids and this half-torn note addressed to Kaga from someone named Oladon. So we have some information. Oh dear goodness. Please don't spot me, good sir. I want to pick up one more thing while I'm in here if I can. On the table, he sees this scroll containing information about the Rite of Thorns. So Starion is going to stand up and hurriedly get out of here as fast as his legs will carry him, thinking that he has some good information that he and his traveling companions can use to maybe put down Kaga and whatever it is that she's trying to do to the grove. So he is just going to hang out outside while his friends deal with Nettie on the inside. Alright, so Nettie has just offered us a vial of wyvern poison, and honestly, Luna would not want to endanger anybody. So as soon as she started to feel herself changing, she absolutely would kill herself to save everybody else around her. So I swear, I will take this poison if I start to transform.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flare infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more.
Yeah, it's a bit disconcerting, isn't it?
Tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
Well, you must have learned something from studying them.
For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them.
Well, not yet.
Anyhow.
Jinx. Well, you think it's only a matter of time then?
Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
Do you think he's still alive?
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
I guess that sounds pretty good. And I already wanted to go find Halsin so that I could return your first druid to you. So, alright, I will go and find Halsin.
It would mean everything to the grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
I will. Thank you.
One step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
You can toss that poison. We won't be needing it.
Well, we might will.
A quick draft than a ceramorphosis, nonetheless.
We're a long way from a measure that drastic. A very long way.
So there's a lot that you can loot inside of this area, but I'm going to make it quick, so I'm just going to loot the Mind Flayer Parasite, as well as... actually, no, I'm not going to loot anything else. We're just going to gather our party and get out of here. We've noticed that Astarion has gone missing, so we are going to try and find him. Maybe he stepped outside for a bit of fresh air, because admittedly it is a little bit dank and depressing down here. And if he's not outside, well, we'll have to go find him, I guess. Oh, there he is. And just enjoying a bit of sun. Looks like he could use it after all. He is quite pale. Let's go ahead and talk to the Tieflings, whose daughter had been held captive.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
Well, you're very welcome. No more light-fingered antics, right, Arabella?
Yeah. I mean, thank you for helping me.
Okay, and we get a little locket as a reward. Now, there's still a bit more to do. Going out that way will lead to a confrontation I do not think we're ready for. I want to at least get to level 3 before we try it, so instead we are going to head up this elevator and make our way out of the grove. Let's make sure everybody is on the platform, and up we go. And we see a little squirrel. Let's see if we can talk to them. I know what happens here, but it's funny nevertheless.
Get out!
The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it.
Ow! What was that for?
You're trespassing. This is my territory.
Well, there's plenty of room for the both of us. You're tiny, and I don't even live here. Yay! Alright.
How about this? You can stay if you keep those ugly feet on the ground. I'll even sweeten the pot. Found some weird smelling stuff on the ground. You can keep it, but these trees are mine. Follow the rules and I won't have to intervene. Got it?
Yeah, that seems fair. We get a hyena ear. Thank you very much, Timber. So we're going to wrap our way around the top of the grove first before heading out.
I have a mind to end their misery myself.
What did you just say?
Harsh. Remind me to stay on your good side.
You were never on my good side.
Now what? We dig a hole and be done with him?
So Astarion, seeing this unsupervised pile of goodies, charges forward and sneaks and scans his surroundings. He sees a bit of wine or alcohol. He sees a little baggie that is full of gold and some arrows. He sees a flute that he can't play, but you know, he might learn one day. Picks up an apple and starts siphoning through all of these crates, finding some food, more food, and even more food. Okay, now that he has got all of that, please come down. Thank you. He is going to unsneak and rejoin his traveling companions.
Please. May he rest by your side.
Oh, I'm sorry, Canon. He was the one who was shot when trying to open up the gate.
When I was homesick. He never let it show, but
We see a tiefling and a telescope up here, so let's go ahead and see what she's seen. Oh, but a bugbear crashes our party. You really can't make your way through? Astarion, buddy, what are you doing?
Don't linger.
He is going to fire off a shot. He can't get sneak attack because there are no allies nearby, and he misses. The bugbear is surprised, so Luna is going to come forward. And yeah, she has another wild shape charge, so she will transform into a bear. She can't get any closer, so she will end her turn.
Swift and lethal.
Lae'zel will stand behind our little polar bear. She can't get close enough either, so she will shoot off a shot with her bow, missing. So we are really mucking up this surprise round.
Blade will not bend.
Will is going to climb up here on the rocks. He will cast a hex on the strength of the bugbear, just in case he tries to shove anybody. And he will cast an Eldritch Blast that lands for a total of 12 damage. 10 force damage and 2 necrotic damage, thank you to the hex. The tiefling is terrified and runs up the rocks. Astarion is going to go off into the corner and just fire off another shot. That connects for 7 damage. The bugbear comes up and immediately goes to wail on Lae'zel for, that was a total of 14 damage. Wow. So Luna, it's her turn. She is going to maul him with her claws. Oh, critically missing. How sad. Why is this here? I'll fix it later. So that's really all she can do, so she will end her turn. Lae'zel is going to grab her sword and whack at him for 6 damage, and she is going to second wind and hopefully heal back a bit of that damage she took. Unfortunately, she rolled pretty much as low as she could get and only gets back 4 HP. Will is going to once again attempt to Eldritch Blast from the high ground. Oh, perfect. That was 19 damage. I am so proud of you, Will. Okay, dismiss my wild shape. Perfect. And now let's go ahead and talk to this tiefling. And it looks like some of us have leveled up.
Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
I think you're a little confused. I mean, I've been to Avernus, as I'm sure you have if you were in Elturel, but I'm no devil's servant.
But you're not from Elturel either.
Oh.
I can tell.
No, I wasn't.
Care to explain why you reek of the hells?
Well, honestly, a mind flayer abducted me, and its ship crashed into Avernus. Yeah, why not give us guidance? No problem at all.
Well, that's quite the story.
Indeed.
And I thought I was doomed. Now I feel sorry for you. Here. Take this. It's worth a fortune. But a fortune's not worth much if you're dead. Consider it payment for saving my life.
Thank you.
A soul coin, true to its name, holds a mortal soul inside. It serves in the Nine Hells as very valuable currency.
Alright. Let's go ahead and see what that bugbear has on him. And all of us are able to level up, so let's go ahead and do that real quick.
Not as bad as it could have.
What is this? Burning Hands. Oh, I guess it's part of being this particular tiefling class. Alright. I'm good with all of that. For level 2, I'm going to take Spike Growth. That might be quite helpful with keeping enemies trapped on it. Yeah, I think Spike Growth is the best, because yes, Moonbeam is good, but you would use your action in any subsequent turn to move it, and being in my wild shape form, I would prefer to attack rather than move my Moonbeam. So I think I'm good with that selection. Next up, we've got Will. So we are going to give him Darkness, so he can cast Darkness and hide in it or blind some other enemies. We are going to give him Pact of the Tome, I think, because I do plan on multi-classing him into another bit of support character. I think, at least. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I have an idea of the types of classes I want in my party, but whether I give that to him or Karlach, I haven't decided yet. But in any case, he has some new cantrips, so he can cast Guidance as well as me. So it's always helpful to have a couple of party members who can cast it. Next up is Lae'zel. We get to choose her subclass, and I'm going to go ahead and go with Eldritch Knight. So as far as cantrips, Booming Blade is a must. This is a fantastic cantrip that they've added with patch 8. And I'm also going to grab Minor Illusion, which is always a nice utility cantrip. And I will be grabbing Shield, which is primarily what I will be using my spell slots on. But Magic Missile is nice just in case an enemy is really low health and I want to ensure the kill. And then from here, it doesn't particularly matter. I mean, I could give her Long Strider. Or actually, maybe I will give her Enhanced Leap. Well, I mean, she already gets that as a... No, I will give her Enhanced Leap. That way, maybe my character, Luna, can prepare a different spell. So she gets her own version of Enhanced Leap, but the learned version of Enhanced Leap, she can cast it on anybody in her party. For free, it's a ritual spell. And then Astarion subclass, I am going with the Assassin. Okay. With that, let's go ahead and do a short rest because Lae'zel in particular got quite beat up. And now let's just hop down these rocks and see if we can find a little something something to dig up, which we do. Perfect. Alright, fantastic. And do I want to deal with the beach? Might as well. This could be a run killer, depending on how the fight with the harpies go. But you know what? We're gonna see. Let's get everybody. Astarion, thank you. Now, do I go back to camp and grab Shadowheart for her healing capabilities? Nah. We're just going to tackle this outright. Everybody is mostly full health. We hear a bit of singing coming from the right. Let's have a little chat with these squirrels who look like they're listening with rapt attention.
Please, make it stop.
What's wrong?
You hear it? Her singing. It's awful.
She's trying her best. Don't mock her. She's trying her best, I assume.
Oh no. Whatever shall we do?
More witless creatures. More ear bleed. My head is melting. I'm leaving before the damage is permanent.
Oh, I love those little squirrels. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk to this bard. How does she have 26 hit points at level 1? That's what I want to know.
Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become.
I wouldn't want to interrupt. I would just stay silent and listen.
No. Damn it.
Are you alright?
No. I'm moments away from a grisly death. at the hands of this bloody song. I can't... Nothing fits, you know?
Well, that's the creative process for you. Agony and ecstasy, but, you know, mostly agony.
True. And when you finally perfect a song, there's nothing like it. But when you're stuck, and it's just getting worse, ugh.
Can I help you finish it?
It can't hurt. I have an extra lute, if you want.
Well, no thank you, because I can't play, but first things first, what's the song about?
My teacher, Lihala. She loved dancing. Had 2 left feet, mind. I remember waking up one night on the road and seeing her dancing beneath the stars, a huge smile on her face. Thinking of it now, my heart hurts. And my words just seem to crumble, like ash. Wait. Words of mine will turn to ash. That's perfect.
Keep going. What would you say to your teacher if she were here right now?
That it's okay. That I'll be okay. And thank you for everything.
All right, that is what you need your lyrics to say.
Moon, moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Wait.
All right, I'm going to skip the song, but it is very beautiful. I highly recommend you listen to it. Don't worry, cry as much as you need to.
She'd have said the same thing. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it.
Oh, that sounds terrible. I'm so sorry.
It was awful. I couldn't look at a lute without hearing her screaming. I'd forgotten what it was like. That itch to perfect a song. The Weeping Dawn will be my gift to Lihala. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
You're very welcome. Astarion sees this little chest, and his sticky fingers go ahead and lockpick it. Easily. And he opens it up to find a cap of curing, which is used by a bard, so when you inspire an ally using bardic inspiration, they regain 1 to 6 hit points. And upon seeing that, Lae'zel remembers that she has sticky fingers as well, and is going to place the chest in front of Astarion and see if he can open that one as well.
Let's crack it open.
This one has a much higher difficulty class. Ooh, not quite enough. We do have Thieves' Tools, so we can go ahead and try again. Ooh, again, not quite enough. Surely. Yay, there we go. So after fumbling a handful of times, he finally gets the tumblers in order and unlocks it. And inside of it, we see some gold, some ingots, and some alchemy ingredients. We go ahead and leave the bard to her singing, and we move farther to the beach, where in the distance, we start to hear a bit of music. And the game saves our progress, even though this is honor mode, so it wouldn't matter.
Singing?
But since we've been recording for almost 50 minutes, I think this is a good place for us to stop. Not too much action in this episode, but we did get through quite a few quest lines in the Druid Grove, and that is good enough for me. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and a comment and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And until next time, I hope you have a really great day. Bye bye!